Hello viewers, my name is Sylvester Eva.
And I am Joanna Phillips.
And today is International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. I know a lot of you do not know what drug abuse means, neither do you know what illicit trafficking means. Drug abuse is the excessive use of psychoactive substance like alcohol, painkillers, etc. And I believe a lot of people do not even know that alcohol is a drug and we abuse it, and anything we abuse has its own side effect.
Right.
Statistics shown in 2022 that over 14.4%, that is 14 million people from the age of 15 to 64 abuse these drugs.
Right, and some of the factors that actually contribute to the high rate of abuse of drugs in Nigeria includes peer pressure, most especially peer pressure, youth wanting to do what, their friends are doing and all of that. And also, there's the family factor, which we don't really talk about a lot, having parents who involve themselves in illegal activities or illegal use of drugs can actually push a child to want to go into it also.
And we went through the streets of Kaduna and we did a survey of why young people indulge in illicit drugs, especially young females, and this is what they have to say.
That one na another confusion again for this one we see dey happen. Now like this now, girls don't collect power for where men dey. Wetin man go do, but woman na dem dey do am better, worse myself. Now like this, they no go school, they no go anything for house, they no dey do anything. Their own na if morning do, wake up, bath, evening time go club. They take hard drugs. Women now, you don't dey fear me. Women now don't dey take Tramol, take Exor, take everything. You go see woman person wey don born for house wey be say she suppose help you one way or the other.
I feel bad. Because I know someday they will get married too. So I feel bad, and I feel bad for their children too. The children they will have in future.
Like for me, I used to feel bad because due to the side effects on how drugs affect we the ladies. Because even the guys, it's not that it's good for guys to take drugs, you understand? But some of the guys do take it because they said they needed strength to walk. But as for the ladies, we know that our body system is very fragile in the sense that it can make a lady not to conceive. Like when she's pregnant, she can have frequent miscarriage and other things, illness that can affect her body system.
Hard drugs are drugs that people usually take. Some hard drug turns the mind, like it can lead you into something bad. It can even lead you into mental illness.
I will advise most of these girls that are into hard drugs to stay away from hard drugs because it's not good. It's not good for their health. It's not good for their health. So you should stay away from hard drugs.
Well, I think the major causes of this taking of hard drugs is peer pressures. I think from friends and all of that. When you have bad company, they say bad company corrupts good morals. So I think that's the major cause of hard drugs. And some again, there's what we call depression. Depression might lead people into taking of hard drugs.
One day you feel intimidated and you do it. And once if you test it once and you see how everything goes, before you know, you feel like, okay, you won't get doings. So you want there among people get doings.
Yes, sir. I just feel like it's not good. It's very harmful to the system, especially the lungs. And it's very bad because once you have started taking it, it's hard for you to stop it.
There are friends from even guys myself. There's something called Yahoo boys now. Most of the girls are either following in their footsteps and they take drugs a lot, smoking, weed, and even taking hard drugs, cocaine. There's something that they call in Narai, they call it cocaine dust. That's what they even take now. It's even worse than normal weed. Yes.
It is very bad. All I want to advise them is let them deviate from hard drug. Hard drug taking is not good for a girl at all. I have seen so many girls got mad because of this hard drug taking. So if you want to be responsible, stop taking hard drug. If not, hard drug will lead you to a place that you don't expect.
And in Nigeria, it's not even like NDLA people. They are still working on it. They are trying to arrest people that they are involved on doing such things. It's not good, seriously. Yeah.
Some of them say that it's just cruise, like some of them do take it for fun. Like I don't know.
Okay, my advice is abstain from it. I know pressure groups would is one of the factors that improve all these hard drugs and stuff. So I would advise someone to abstain from it. And if by chance you have friends that do it, I think you should abstain from that friend, because a friend doing it would never help you. It means you also would do it. Exactly. So I think abstaining from it, be reasonable to people you follow, what you watch, and seek advice. I think seek advice from elders that they are more experienced than us. I think that would
based on parental or in relationship, being heartbroken, a lot of things make a woman to be in drug deals.
The family not fit hold the person well. The person go end up doing the bad thing, and him himself he go feel say na the right thing na him dey do, because he know they exposed to the world. So what I'd get to tell the people, the families them, in the beginning matters a lot. The foundation matters a lot. When you give birth to pikin has a very early age, try all your pikin, so that when the pikin not go end up with the bad friend. Like me now, I get friends that will be say they smoke, they do drugs, but I don't do drugs because my kind of person, I like play well. But some people, they not get that sense. Once they see somebody, they do something, they don't abide to the thing with the person they do. They fall into something we say they're very, very wrong.
The main factor is in this country, Nigeria, there are so many jobs. There's no job opportunity. Now, when you are engaging in a job, you have something doing. I don't think you should listen to dream stealers. If you have a job to do, at morning you get up, bath, take your bath, dress, and go to work. Then when you are coming back, you should be thinking of how to maybe do some assignment on office and all that. So have some girls now, for instance, when they go out from school, when they come back from school, there is no job. So a small little that the friends have, they may even lure themselves, come, I have a business opportunity, a business is not knowing that it's a business of drugs. So I think government should embark on employment, that even the youth service that are coming back, they should have a job to do. Then I think it will reduce the drug habit.
Depression, and let me say society influence. In the aspect of peer group, we talk about friends, surrounding, people they mingle with. And don't be surprised, some of the ladies, their family, their parents also indulge in that. So, in the aspect of desperation, we have some ladies that have, let me just say, financially, physically, home, society, job, influence them. So that desperation, they feel taking drugs, help them relieve those pains, all those stuff.
Then those who are forced to do that, in case anyone older than them force them to do that, they're supposed to report to the police or anyone close to them.
It's depression, depression mostly. Many persons, the society is not fair to anybody, and life is difficult. So some persons, they feel indulging in drugs is going to help them forget their problems and their sorrows, and hence, they find themselves in it as a solution to their problems.
Okay, before I mention the individuals, the advice to the individuals, let me go through the church first, that the church should preach the message of salvation, repentance. Yes. 2, the parent lacks their own parental responsibility on the part of their children, the female children. Sometimes the father might allow the mother alone to take care of the female daughter, which is wrong. You understand? The children need parental care, the father and the mother. So the parents, because charity begins at home, if the parents start at the grassroots to teach these children the basic rules of life, the things that really matter in their life as they are growing older, definitely the correction will be taken. 2, the primary school that these children goes, whether nursery or whatever, but elementary school, you understand, they're supposed to include it in the curriculum, the basic way of life, drug abuse and all this and the effects. 2, government equally should do a aggressive campaign in order to eradicate these. And when the government step in, you understand, the government should pass through the church, the school, the villages, meeting all the paramount rulers and the traditional head that this is what the government says. They don't want to feel it in your own area. When the government gets anybody who is involved of this, the government jail the person. You see that the parents will now drag their children inside the house. And two, the parents should never neglect their female children to go and stay in the hostel without visiting the hostel and go to school. Because most of these things, when they go to school, parents do not even care what is happening about the female children. And then individual, if you want to live long, you should desist from all these acts, because it does not allow you to think well, to read well, to concentrate, and also to live long. Already, most of the drugs, the packages, they said smokers or whatever are liable to die young. So it is your own case. If you want to die young, you go ahead. But if you don't want to die young...
Welcome back to the studio. You've heard from the people on the street. It's a very sad situation to see people who do drugs, especially when they're people that we know. There was a guy who talked about his sister who's into drugs. It's very sad. And they talked about some of the factors that we already spoke about in the studio, like peer pressure, coming from broken homes, having parents who indulge themselves in, the illegal use of drugs. It could actually affect youth.
And of course, we said earlier that whatever is abused has its own side effects. For young ladies, when you get married, you get pregnant, you get to experience constant miscarriage.
Right.
And this is as a result of the drugs, the hard drugs you're taking. It affects your mental health. Your whole body system becomes subject to those hard drugs. And it's not good both for male and female. But that notwithstanding, anybody around you who indulges in such acts, do not to show them love. Tell them there's a way out of this act.
Right. And not to talk about therapy. Is very, very, very expensive, guys.
Yes.
Therapy is very expensive. So why indulge yourself in something that you cannot take yourself out of? I mean, stay away from drugs. It will do you no good.
Please, we are begging you. Don't do drugs. It's not good for your health. Thank you very much for